All right, everyone, here we go with an all signs reading. Doesn't matter what your sign is, straight up energy reading. This is mid-month. Well, what we used to call mid-month, I now call it the second half of the month. Mostly because everybody else calls it mid-month, and I don't want to be like everybody else. I call mine the second half of the month. The second half of August bleeds a little bit into early September. I won't lie to you. Well, I got a pre-shuffle here. Let's just talk about this. You know, I asked the universe, what do you want to tell these people about the second half of August? I got the surface energy. It's a very slow, pain-in-the-ass energy, isn't it? The Knight of Pentacles right there. Deer in the headlights. Like if you ever had a deer in your headlights, you're thinking to yourself at some point, you know, I'm slamming on my brakes. I'm going to have to go to Midas to get this shit fixed because I laid all my weight on my damn brakes. Why don't you just move? Why do you got to stand there? Right? It's that kind of thing. Well, I don't joke about anything that's not in the energy. This time, this son of a bitch moves because underneath it is the tower. It's crossed by a tower. So what does this mean? Well, the surface energy is saying that something that's been either one. Something that's been going slow is about to go very fast. Or something that you expect to go slow goes faster than you think it will. Okay? Either way, something very, very out of the ordinary is about to happen. That was your favorite tree in the yard. It's now gone. All right? Something very, very out of the ordinary is about to happen. And I know that because this is a 10. It's the Wheel of Fortune. 10s are the end-to-end dead end that lead to a new beginning. And this is not a spinning wheel. It spins 180 degrees. Something very different with these three energies here is about to happen. And what that leads to is some sort of a calm. There's some sort of it puts to rest something. Something's about to get put to rest. Okay? And that leads to, well, the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. Well, there it is. I didn't even know that was there. I just read this as Page of Pentacles. This guy is bleeding through here. It's Page of Wands and Page of Pentacles, right? 2 pages in one, book ending the Knight of Pentacles here. This is new adventures. These are both communication. I think it's communication that you're not quite sure what to do with if it is communication, but this could happen in the form of an event, as well. But I've been talking about Mercury moving back into Leo, which it does around the 14th or 15th or so. And I said and that'll be there until about the 28th, 29th of the month, plus a little shadow period. That's why it kind of bleeds into early September. There's a lot of chatter. There's a lot of activity, and some of it quite sudden. All right, let's pull a reading. Let's see where we go, okay? All right. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Cherry, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. I don't know. I pull a second half of August reading. I don't know. You know, I don't know what kind of decisions you've made in life that have sidelined you. Maybe you're stuck on a dead-end road. You got to go all the way back to the freeway. That could take a while. Then this energy might not affect you till October. You know, that kind of, either way, it's here. It's there. I'm just pulling on it. All right? I'll tell you what. Let's go. This first card out's before the cut. It's why the fuck are we here, right? But then again, it's not about decisions you've made always. It's about decisions other people around you have made. Like I try to teach you guys lately. Free will is a double-edged sword. Yeah, you get to make some decisions, but your decisions sometimes, how things turn out for you, are dependent upon other people's decisions, right? Even how a trip to the grocery store in your car turns out for you is dependent upon somebody else paying attention to the road, somebody else making the right choices. Oh, I shouldn't answer that phone when it rings, right? That kind of thing. So, you know, whether you have a good trip or a bad trip, whether it's a drive or whatever, or a trip through life, depends a lot on other people's actions, for sure. All right, let's go. First card out's before the cuts. Why the fuck are we here? So again, I don't know where you are on your timeline, and I don't know who's around you, but I'm pulling on this energy right now. This is the second half of August 2024, and that's a 2 of Wands, and I like that, okay? There's something okay, how do I say this? Think back to the tower. The cut card's back up the tower. Think back to the tower. And I'm just going to be dramatic for explanation purposes, okay? So don't take me literally. Something fucking out of mind-blowing. Something crazy town happens, and it changes all your plans, okay? Now, that could apply to a person. I'm exaggerating, okay? I don't think it'll be that crazy town for you, but that's what this card is saying. That's what the energy here is. Don't make plans right now because they probably change by the end of the month, all right? And I told you that. Anyway, again, I'm being overly dramatic, But I did tell you that in my write-up for August. I said, August will be one of those months where you can't judge it until the end of the month. So don't judge anything that happens. Don't prejudge. But that tower is something. That tower is definitely something. What comes after the cut? Seven of Swords. What did I just say? Two of Wands with the Seven of Swords. Don't make any plans right now because they're likely to change by the end of the month. The energy is deceptive. You think you're going one way and you find out you actually have the opportunity to go another way. I think it's very auspicious because of that Wheel of Fortune that was in the pre-shuffle. Auspicious means really good. Okay? So I just think, this is just backing up my read on the Two of Wands right there. So here we go. You ready? Okay. I'm telling you, that tower is everything. It's the most powerful card I've pulled in that pre-shuffle. It's more powerful than the Wheel of Fortune, I believe. The Wheel of Fortune is an after effect of the tower. The tower happens, then the wheel is indicating, oh, now things are totally different. That tower is really, really powerful. It really is. It's really strange to have it with a Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, this could be something you've been waiting on. You've been hoping this might happen, and it seems like it never is, right? Okay, so we'll see. All right, let's do a reading. Give me a reading, universe. Give me the second half of August 2024 for my viewers. What do you want to talk about here? Let's do it. This is your chance. Ten of Pentacles. Wow, what did I say? What did I say about making plans and going somewhere? Well, you're somebody. I'm reading the incoming energy right now. Most of that was about you. The pre-shuffle was mostly your energy reflecting. So something's happening. That tower happens to you. Okay, which forces you to change some plans or make plans you couldn't have made before. Okay, and so don't try to make them now because the plans you're making now aren't. You don't know. The tower hasn't happened yet for most of you, is what the energy is saying. This is an incoming energy, and this is strange. 10 Pentacles. What's fueling it? 3 of Wands. Yeah, somebody breaking up with some. Well, this is somebody getting divorced. This is somebody breaking up. This is somebody changing their life. So we've got. Again, you don't have to take me literally, and don't come at me and go, my person's single, Steve, they're not getting divorced. You could divorce yourself from your life. You could divorce yourself from anything. What I've got here is I've got divine timing. I've got your energy is lining up just right, something going on that creates, it's what I talked about around the free will talk that I did a little bit ago, where I said it's not just about the decisions you make, the decisions other people make around you affect the outcome of what's going on. Well, everybody, both sides, energy attached to you and you are all lined up. Everybody making the right choices to run headlong into each other. There's some kind of new life that's waiting for you here, and it's because somebody else is looking at the same thing. Okay? And again, you don't have to take me literally, just catch my drift. All right, that's it. That's powerful. That's pretty wild. I'm going to tell you something. In life, this is pretty rare when this happens. Okay? This is pretty rare. If you ever meet someone who's like, they never got married, they never met the love of their life, they're single their whole life, they're like in their 80s, they just been alone the whole time. I used to call it like a spinster, right? Back in the day, back in the 18, although they were often spinsters for another reason back then. But anyway, you sometimes meet somebody that they just never seem to meet that love of your life. That's because this type of energy never happened. They never had a lineup where they were looking at that and another side attached to them was looking at that and everybody was making the right decisions and it all came together. It just never happened. Never happened in the right energy, generally speaking. All right, here we go. Readings on the flip. That 3 of Wands is very important. Back in the Victorian times, oftentimes women were spinsters because if they got married, if they were rich or had any money and they got married, the husband got all the money. So, and it wasn't theirs anymore. So if they wanted to hold on to the wealth for themselves, they just never married. Not interested, thank you. Right, like that. Right here's the energy, Right here's the energy around your connection. Here in the second half of August. Right here is 3D energies around whoever is attached to you that's looking at the same kind of thing you are, or making the right decision so that you can now make plans to go toward this with that person or that situation. Could be a situation. Okay, it could be a job opportunity. Somebody's quitting right at the time, and you happen to be looking at the right time, and everybody finds everybody at the same time. It could be that. But for most of you, this is Steve's Love Tarot, not Steve's Career Tarot. Okay. So 3D energies around whoever's attached to you. Right here's their soul. There's the hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Nobody can. I will clarify everything, throw some universe cards at the end, and you bet your sweet asses I'm going to extend this one. This is very rare when this happens. It's very rare. Everybody making the right choices, it seems like. Anyway, don't you start making the wrong ones because you're getting this reading. Don't second guess any free will decisions you're going to make the second half of the month. Like I said, in a recent weekly reading, I think this week's reading, I said, just sit on your inner tube and flow. Right? We even had the Six of Swords in the pre-shuffle here. All right, and I think that was one of the energies that came up. God, it felt familiar anyway. Energy around your connection. Let's go. Let's do this. Yeah, look at that. Look at. It's the Hangman, right? It's been hanging around a while. You've got a connection with somebody or a destiny with something, some soul's true purpose. That's been hanging around a while, waiting for an opportunity to happen, waiting for the energy to be right for it to happen. I suspect that energy is getting right here in the second half of August. And again, could happen bleed into September for some of you. Okay. 3D energies attached to whoever this is. I got to assume it's a person for most of you. 8 of Cups. Yep. Somebody in their life, somebody's walking away from something. It's what I already said. I don't know why I'm your second favorite. I think people discount sometimes what... No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, I just got done saying it. I gave the example of a job. Right, earlier, just a little bit ago, I said it's like if it's a job, if it's a thing, it's like somebody's leaving the job at just the right moment when you happen to catch the ad it's all the timing is right on both sides. So the timing is just right here. Somebody's walking away from something. Either they've changed their attitude about being single, or they changed their attitude about being married or in a relationship with somebody. Either way, they're walking away from it. Or somebody walking away from a job. Either way, it benefits this energy that's been hanging around, either a soul's true purpose or you and a person, right, coming together. Okay. Unreal. That's fucking mind-blowing. That's fucking mind-blowing. All right. That's the perfect card. Soul energy is here. The soul energy of whoever's attached to you. It's red with the Hangman. Yeah, it's the Page of Swords. What did I say? Well, we sometimes say what about this? All the readers do it. I do it. It's not my biggest card of this, but it is a card that can reflect spying. Biggest energy of spying for me in the Page category is the Page of Pentacles. But this here, spying energy, it's been hanging around. Right? When somebody's spying, they're hanging around, aren't they? They're spying on you at work. They're hanging around your work. You work at a coffee shop. They hang around all day. Right? Don't even order nothing. Right? This energy's been hanging around. This soul energy here somebody's been thinking about this for a while. You know, maybe let's just say it's a person, you and another person, because it's Steve's love tarot, not Steve's career tarot. So I'll take that angle. This person's been thinking about this for a while. They've been watching this connection. They've been thinking about this connection. They've been wondering about this connection, all of that. Okay? And so it's right there. It's beautiful. Look at the wonderful grayscale color match we've got here with little points of light here. Somebody does realize that something about this energy is making them realize that now might be the time, because they can't seem to find, they're never going to find another one of these like this, like your connection. So now might be the time to take it off the shelf. Wake up the bat, shall we say. We'll see. We'll see when we clarify, but so far, the forces of the universe are with us here. Hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the energy of your connection. King of Swords. Yep. What did I say? Hey, man. Hey, I'm going to tell you something right now. Nothing wakes up a sleepy bat like a great horned owl with a sword. Okay? I mean, this is food right here. So at the end, I mean, seriously, I got a barn owl with a sword, ready, time to wake up, right? That'll get you up. And if this doesn't do it, this guy will. He's about twice the size, right? So, yeah, I mean, somebody here there's action. It's my king of action energy. Somebody's about to take action here. And I think action, or it's saying action can be taken because both sides things are happening on both sides. I think the DF side, you guys get a reactionary effect. In other words, this energy happens first, and then it causes a ripple to come over to your side energetically, and something happens like that. So in other words, we need this person makes the move first and walks away from something, and that creates a chain reaction, shall we say. Okay? But yeah, wow. So in other words, even if it's the job thing, somebody has to quit first, right? They do the action first. That results in a tower on your side of something that you never thought would happen happens, right? Never thought that fucker would leave that job. Never thought that fucker would leave that marriage, right? Boom. Something like that. You just got to catch my drift. You don't have to take me literally. I'm explaining energy to you, translating feelings into words. Good luck with that. I've gotten okay at it over the years, but still, tricky. All right, potential final outcome. I've already, whoa, stop spinning. I've already said it. It's red with the 8 of Cups. Yep, the Sun. Everything I already said just got backed up. I knew it would be something like that. I didn't look. I don't know what's here. It's communication, right? You find the Sun is about enlightening, right? It lights things up. You will find, this is your final outcome, the Sun. This is going to make you very happy. You're going to find out about it through communication. But I believe with all the happiness coming off of this and the yes energy flowing off of it, it's one of the few yes cards in the tarot, that everything I said about this card is right. This energy is right. You're going to find out about it, and it's going to make you very happy because somebody's reaching out. And something that's been waiting around for an opportunity to happen can finally happen. Okay? Somebody has been spying a lot. Somebody has been feeling this connection a lot, waking up, dreaming about it, thinking about it. Sure, I get all of that here. But nothing wakes up a bat like a great horned owl with a sword. I'd love to make that the title of this reading. I tell you, it's pretty much says it all. All right, let's talk to the bat. Hangman, why is it here? We're gonna clarify with the witches randomly at the bottom. Is a fool, by the way. Holy shit. I mean, talk about waking up, right? The 0 card, the major arcana, new adventures. I mean, come on. The beginning of a brand new journey through the major arcana. I mean, all right. I mean, my God, the cards are with us today. Holy crap. All right, the Hangman, why is it here? Let's clarify. Let's go. Come on, universe. Give me something good. Give me something to sink my tooth into. My tooth. I got one tooth. Let me give me something to sink my tooth into. It's crossed by the Star card. This is a message for you. I paused because it's not really a crossing card on the Hangman. It does. It talks about, I already said it, this is divine timing. We got divine timing in play. I already talked about that around the overall energy. And here, this energy that's been spying this connection figures that it's now or never. Now is the right time to do something. Yeah, that's there. But this is a message for you. Okay? This is you. Your connection is the Hangman. This is you. Sometimes the Star card is an indicator that you're on the right path. You're making the right choices. It backs up what I said about you not second guessing your free will decisions because of this reading. Okay? So forget this fucking reading. Just do what you were going to do. Alright? Go about your day. Don't second guess any decisions you're making. The universe is telling you you're on the right path. Whatever that means to you, it means to you. Okay? It's going to mean something different for all of you. But I'm giving you the message. It always uses me as a damn conduit. I'm like the message taker. I'm like the universe's secretary sometimes, I swear. Okay, what's on top? Knight of Wands. Yeah, somebody coming in fast. That's tied to the Tower from the pre-shuffle. Something's about to change here. I mean, you talk. What did I say? I said nothing wakes up a bat. Look how sleepy he is. His wings are closed. You got a great horned owl flying in with a sword. Not just a great horned owl. A great horned owl with a sword coming in. And yeah, he fucking takes off like a bat out of hell. Like a bat out of hell. Somebody coming towards you. Man, I wonder if Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell song, not the whole album, I wonder if there's a lyric in there for somebody. Look up the lyrics to Meatloaf's Bat Out of Hell. It's a song on his Bat Out of Hell album. And if there's any line in there that means something to you, then there's a reason I said that. There's a reason I pulled Bat Out of Hell out of my ass right there. Because I don't think I've ever used that in a reading. I don't think, not around that card anyway. I don't think so. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Very fast energy. Yeah, I'd move too. Hell, I'd move whole house if I had a great horned owl with a sword outside my house. I'd take a picture first, but yeah. The Emperor, that's who's coming. Who's coming in? The Emperor. Right, here they come. The Divine Masculine in this connection is approaching the Divine Feminine very fucking quickly for reasons I have already said. About decisions on each side, walking away from something. What the hell are they walking away from? I mean, this card, this is your final outcome, and it's the happiest card in the deck. Alright? So, Jesus. All right, 8 of Cups. What's going on? The most perfect card that could have fallen there based on the shit I was saying before I threw it. Why is the 8 of Cups here? Why? Oh, crap. If this is a job offer for you, this is the offer of a fucking lifetime. You get the offer from all 4 kings. It's a job you thought would never happen. It's an offer you thought would never come. I kind of get it, because somebody had to leave for it to happen. And you thought that fucker'd never leave. It's like the cousin of the CEO. Oh, if you're waiting for the job of a family member of a CEO or something, oh, they're never leaving. They could do the shittiest work. Man, I used to work for this company a long time ago, back in the late 90s. I did some sales work on the side. I talk about that sometimes. I used to work for this guy, and he had his niece, I think it was. Her name was Simone, and she used to work there. She was useless. This girl messed up more shit than anything, and never got fired, ever. Nothing ever happened to her. I mean, just pain in the ass. I tried to get her out. I ended up getting reprimanded for trying to get her out. I didn't get fired. I ended up leaving on my own, that particular gig. But man, unreal. But somebody finally leaving, you know, and that little touching story means something to somebody. Everybody got a job where somebody's got some nepotism person they working with. What's going on with the Eight of Cups here? Nothing worse. You ever go to a job interview and someone says, oh, and you'll be working with my cousin, Rachel. Don't even show up for the first day of work. Don't even waste your fucking time, right? Don't even, because you're going to get blamed for everything Rachel does wrong. All right, Queen of Cups crossing the Eight of Cups. Somebody realizes they don't love these 8 broken cups anymore. Whether it's a marriage, their single life, or a fucking job. Whatever it is, they don't fucking love it anymore. What's on top? So they gone. And they speak of this, the Knight of Swords, right? They gone. They saying some harsh words. They say bye-bye. In fact, they might not even handle it well. Sometimes the Knight of Swords isn't very tactful. He doesn't handle things well, right? It's fine. You can break up with somebody. You take them out to dinner. You say, hey, you know, it's been great. I just don't think we're a good match, right? Yeah, that's nice. I'll pay for the bill here. You just take all, you know, see you later. That kind of thing. Nice. You don't have to go in and say, well, look, I won't break up with you. I don't want to see you anymore. You're fucking ugly. I don't like you. You're stupid. I'm out of here. Oh, and you can pay the bill. You don't need to do that. Sometimes that's the Knight of Swords, and it's kind of what I'm picking up on here in an exaggerated way. Somebody here is really kind of, well, the cups were already broken. Now they just smashing them the rest of the way. Okay, I don't know. It's why but boy, we go very fast from this to this. Hence, somewhere in between here, a fucking tower that we saw in the pre-shuffle, right? Why is the Knight of Swords here? 9 swords. Yeah, somebody doesn't handle this well. Somebody, I mean, they doing it, but they don't handle it well. Right? If it's somebody quitting a job on their side, if it's the job thing, oh, they're mean. They're saying everything about everybody. Right? I knew there was a reason I picked up on that old nepotism thing. It always drove me crazy. Always drove me nuts. Oh, you got your family working here? Oh, fuck, I'm fucked. All right, I am. Yeah, somebody here not handling this properly. They're not getting enough sleep, grumpy, up all night, handling this very, very poorly. But 9's of the end in tarot, somebody definitely walking away from something. It's the perfect timing for something, a connection that you have that's been hanging around waiting to happen. And it happens motherfucking fast. Okay? In between this Knight of Swords and this Knight of Wands is a fucking tower that we saw in the pre-shuffle. Let's talk to the little barn owl. Okay? And why did I say they don't love it anymore with the Queen of Cups crossing here? Just to give you some transparency. First of all, in the Witches, it's my Desert Queen with the empty cup sometimes in the right context. Certainly when it's crossing 8 broken cups. Okay? So, there you go. It's the most love I can pull from the deck. They definitely feel that over here. We're going to talk to the barn owl. All right, let's go. Page of Swords. Why is it here? This could be anything. Okay, but it's been waiting around to happen. It might be something with someone that you hoped would happen. Could be a job for some of you, like I said, because that keeps coming up. I know it's not Steve's career tarot, but it keeps coming in, so I mention it. Could be. You thought this, if it is a job, you thought it either would never come available, right? Because I got to take the Knight of Pentacles up there. You're waiting on the Knight of Pentacles, you start losing faith real fast. You ain't never going to get here, right? Like that. But it could be, if it is a job thing, it's a job you thought would never come available for some reason, right? And it does. And you find out about it probably, the tower is you find out that it comes available through complete happenstance. Just, you know, dumb luck, we'll call it. You know, happened upon it, right? That kind of thing. Who knows? You weren't even looking for that. You weren't even looking in the help wanted section. You were going through the cartoons and the funnies, and you just happened upon it by accident. Right? I don't know. Why is the Page of Swords here? I know nobody read the paper anymore for jobs. I think everybody pretty much just go online, right? Careerfinder.com or some shit like that. I have no idea. Anyway, devil. Why is it here? The devil. Whoever this is, how do I phrase this? It's an obsession energy. I'm just trying to, because I've been talking about career. It's something that you once, if it's a career, it's something you once did in a past life. That's why you're very excited about it. I'll just tell you that, okay? And you're on the right path to get it. Let's leave the career aside right now. Let's get back to Steve Love Tarot. This energy, you've been together with this energy in a past life, but this energy has been obsessed with you. Whoever this person is, this bat's been doing nothing but dreaming about you. And I felt that already. There's spying energy here, but this energy's never let you go. I will tell you that. And you might have thought it had with that Knight of Pentacles in the pre-shuffle. I believe it. What's on top? Yeah, 3 swords. They just never let you go. And the pain right now in this second half of August is quite strong. Why 3 swords here? 3 of Pentacles, yeah. Somebody's very sorry. And one thing is for sure, they're very sorry about how they behaved. And I don't know that they... Well, it's funny. I think they behave okay with you when they approach. I think it's okay. It's a little emotionally immature, but it's okay. I don't think they behave well here. I get now why this person's up all night and just really wants to tell off these 8 broken cups. Okay, I get it. They're really heartbroken over there not being anything more with you, whoever this is. Okay, if this is a job, this might be for a few of you a career that said that you got passed over and somebody else was chosen. Okay, if that's the case, they're probably going to call you with the tail between their legs. Very sorry that they did that. Okay, something along those lines. Or if it's a new job and you just happened upon it, it's somebody, they hired somebody that they thought was going to be good, but you definitely are a better fit and they're more excited about you. They regret hiring that other person. They wish you were looking back then, that kind of thing. Either way, you catch my drift. That's all you got to do. Okay. Either way, this person's never let go what happened between you two, assuming it's a person. Again, moving away from job. They regret not the way they handle things, or that there's just nothing there, that they were forced to play a spectator rather than come up on stage and be part of the act, shall we say. Okay? All right. King of Swords. Let's go. Let's talk to the Great Horned Owl. It's waking up the bat. Wakey, wakey. So my king of action. Sometimes my king of truth. Sometimes you'll get some truth, not all. But this time, my king of action. Why'd you give it? We're talking to the universe. It's separate from the reading. Let's just see. Let's just see. Yeah. Why is this king taking action? You're going to love this. You see this 8 of Cups? It's right there. 8 cups crossing it. The environmental energy. It's what I said already. Don't know why I'm your second favorite. It's what I said already. I said you're receiving this bat is waking up because the catalyst is what starts over here on this person's side. The tower happens to you. Yeah. Why is this Great Horned Owl with a sword, this king of action, taking action? Because they walked away from 8 broken cups. This happens, then this happens. Okay? It's all, hey, I'm getting backed up. I'm reading the energy before I throw the cards, and every time I throw the cards, I'm getting backed up. This reading is spot the fuck on. I will stand by it. Okay? I mean, you know, I can't predict free will, but my God, I have very rarely seen triple verification throughout a reading before. I mean, it's fucking unreal. I can't wait to see this. What's on top? 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. You'll get some truth, but not all. It's mostly my king of action. Oh, the 8 of Pentacles is red with the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands can glaze over things, right? Really fast. Mr. or Mrs. Speed Reader. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, Mr. or Mrs. avoids the instructions, that kind of thing. A little bit of some truth, but not all. But enough for you to work with, sink your teeth into. Why is the 8 of Pentacles here? The 4 of Pentacles. This Emperor is afraid that you've moved on. Okay, I'm just going to put it that way. They're afraid that you've moved on, that you're busy with something else. You might not take their call. You might not take their email. You might not take their text. They're afraid that you're otherwise occupied. Okay, so they hold back a little bit. All right, so they're not going to expose themselves or make themselves too vulnerable. They're still going to wear this suit of armor a little bit. But that's why. All right, it's not that bad, not that big a deal. A little bit chicken shit, a little bit Mr. or Mrs. Tough Guy, Tough Girl over here. I don't know, you know. But with you, it matters. You know, when you're getting rid of something, think about it, right? Think about it. When you want a job, let's just use a job for an example, right? You want the job, you go in and you kiss ass, right? Everything's great. Oh, yeah, it's terrific. I love the neon blue paint you have on the, it's wonderful, right? It's fucking ugly as fuck, but you're like, it's wonderful because you want the job. But when you're quitting a job, you don't give a fuck, right? Right? You can take your ugly ass paint and your job and stick it up your fucking ass and you walk out the door. It is what it is. It's exactly what's happening here. You matter. So yeah, it makes sense. They're a little afraid you moved on to something else, so they're not going to be completely vulnerable, but it's not really a bad thing in this context. All right? I still think they should be open, but I can dig it. Right? All right. The Sun. Potential final outcome for you. This is your card right here. This is your outcome. The Sun. Either way, I think this type of thing, even if you are busy with someone else or something else and you don't want this person, it makes you feel good. This is something that has the potential to make you feel good. It's always nice to be wanted, isn't it? Right? That's why I'm so hurt that I'm your second favorite. I mean, it's painful. I know, I'm just kidding. I don't care. But seriously, some people take me seriously when I say that, so I have to say I'm kidding. But the truth of the matter is it hurts. All right, here we go. The Sun. Why is it here? Tell me about it. Give me the final outcome here. I like this energy coming off the Sun. I really do. It's very nice. It's getting hot in here. I got to turn on my little fan here in the background. Woo. It's getting hot on the Sun too because I got Justice crossing it. 2 cards of happiness. This is balanced energy to you and me, and the 3D is happiness. This is justice. This is, even if you're, it's what I said already. I read the energy before I throw the cards. Right? Anybody can throw cards and then tell you what they say. I don't do that. And why is that important? Because of what I just said. Even if you're busy with something else or someone else, this makes you happy. Why? Because you've wanted this. It's been waiting around to happen. It's just been hanging. I know you feel this energy. All right? It's just there. It's justice. And we get that a lot lately for the DF side from like all kinds of decks. What's on top? 8 Swords. Yeah, somebody here, this is something they've been afraid to do, but something about this energy, it's not. This 8 Swords is red with the Knight of Swords. Why is the 8 Swords here in relation to my viewer, though? 8 Wands. Yeah, listen, this is, I'm just going to say it. I don't know how to describe this. This is communication. It's 8 Wands. Why is it 8 Swords? Why would you throw 8 Swords on something so happy, right? Because sometimes it's better not to get what you want. Sometimes you get what you want and that's it. You know, I don't know. There's something about this. This is going to matter. It's going to matter very much for you, whether you end up with the Sun or with this. Okay, I'm going to give you the main angle on it, but this is a secondary angle on this energy. Whether you end up happy or you end up in 8 Swords is going to depend on how you look at this. Okay, how you look at this. Don't be angry that it didn't happen for a long time. Be happy that it's happening now. Okay? All right? I mean, it is what it is. That's all I can say. Now, the main energy that's here, why is the Sun here, the 8 of Swords, this is something you've wanted to have happen. Right? Some of you felt trapped by this. How do I get this bat to wake up and fly around? What do I do? Where can I get a great horned owl? Well, they don't sell them at Petco. Where am I going to get, especially one with a sword? You know, should I break into a zoo and steal one? I mean, it drives you crazy, right? That's the primary energy. This communication you've been waiting for. It's something that's been waiting around to happen. We end our reading with the 8 of Wands and Justice crossing the Sun. I mean, give me a fucking break, right? Holy shit. You know what? There's a lot of destiny here. I've got an offline deck that I use for, it's all major arcana, okay? For the final message from the universe, we're just going to pull one major arcana card for you. Okay? It's just all major arcana cards. It's a crazy deck I've got. I forget what it's called. I have no idea. Who cares? Intuitive something or other. It's a nice, you never know. You just kind of have to figure it out when you first get the deck. It didn't come with a book, so I just intuitively read what the cards were and then wrote them down. I didn't get the book, so I'm pretty sure I got them right. I don't care if I did or didn't. But here we go. Let's see where we're at here. Let's see where we're at. 1 major arcana card for you. Temperance. Look at that. I mean, that's fucking awesome. Temperance. Final message from the universe for you is Archangel Michael energy. This is a gift, okay? Some sort of gift is coming your way at the end of August. Now, Temperance also tells me that what you need to do as well is what I said over here. You're on the right path. What I said about the star card. Trust that the universe has your back here, okay? Trust that things are happening the way they're supposed to happen. Nothing's going to happen to you unless something happens on this side, but this is lining up here. This 8 of Cups, it is up to their free will, but once these 8 cups fall, it goes like dominoes from there. I mean, that's a beautiful energy right there. This is something that's happening also to balance your energy out a little bit, all right? It's pretty wild. I love this. I love this read. This is awesome. I love that it ends with that too. That's pretty fucking cool. Anyway, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. Let's see what the top card was just for fun. Oh, another major arcana. I just thought I wanted to see what the top card was. I wanted to see if it was a major arcana or what it was. It was the moon. Again, this is it's coming out of nowhere. This ties a lot to the tower that I had up in the pre-shuffle. And we also have, it ties to the sun in your final outcome. We have a divine couple coming together. Either it's not a soul's true purpose for you or whatever. This is a very important energy in your life. Whether it's a person or a soul's path or whatever it is, it's extremely important. This is about balancing energy. Divine feminine, divine masculine. Okay? We've had both of those inside of us, right? This communication is a balancing factor in your life. It provides you with a great deal of peace, okay? And enough truth to bring a great deal of healing as well. That's your reading. If you want the extended, the link is in the description. I've got a lot to pull on here, including what the fuck are those 8 broken cups, all right? We're going to find out. And we're going to find out exactly what this person was thinking and feeling for a while about you, okay? If it's a person. We're going to focus in the extended that it's a person, all right? So that's your reading. If you want the extended, the link's in the top of the description. I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.